Well, joining us on UND Football 360, one of the highest-ranked quarterback commits UND has landed probably in recent memory. It's Minnetonka quarterback Caden Gutzmer, 2027 prospect, who just announced his verbal commitment to the Fighting Hawks. Caden, first off, congrats and welcome to UND Football. How does it feel?
Thank you. Thank you very much. It feels awesome. I'm really excited to be a part of something special.
Take us back to that moment you let the coaches know at UND your decision.
So I actually let them know last Saturday. I was on spring break in Mexico actually. And I just felt like the time was right. I took the time. I was at UND last or 2 Saturdays ago. Then I left for spring break that Sunday, and I had the week to think. Spent the time thinking with my family, getting others' opinions, and then I woke up that morning. And I was like, I think I need to commit. Like, this is the place I want to be. So I called up Coach Schmidt, and then Coach Freund was there too. And it was just an awesome moment.
What kind of advice were you getting on some of those people you were leaning on for their opinions?
They were just like, go somewhere. The biggest thing that I got from somebody is they're like, go somewhere that you're celebrated and you're not tolerated. So like UND, they showed that they really wanted me. Yeah, there's other schools that say they want me, but they didn't really show it as much as North Dakota did. And I have more of a personal connection with these coaches than I do with any other coaches. So it just felt like it meant more than just football.
Did UND contact you before Coach Freund arrived? You mentioned that personal connection. Take us through that process.
Yeah, so I was there I was with UND a little bit when Coach FreundHis was there. He came up and watched me throw my sophomore year. I went up for a junior day about like this time last year. And then Freund arrived, and right away, him and Schmidt came to my high school, watched me throw, and then offered me like a week after that. Um, and ever since then, I just felt love from them. So.
Take us through the recruiting process. There was some FBS interest out there and some offers. A lot of interest in you. What made UND the right choice, and let's just say FCS the right choice for you right now?
Yeah, so yeah, I did have other offers. I'd say UND was the right choice because I just felt like I fit in with the guys for sure and like the team, and I just like the connection with like the coaches was too good, and they just actually cared about me versus some other schools. They say they like me, but they just didn't show it as much. And like I said earlier, I just want to be somewhere where I'm like appreciated. Um, and they really showed that to me. So, and then UND was just, I think FCS is the right choice right now because it's like I don't want to go somewhere where I'm going to sit on the bench for years and just watch some other kid play. So I want to go somewhere where I have an opportunity to compete. Obviously, play the best player, but I want to go somewhere where I have the opportunity to compete every year, and get that starting job and actually get tape out.
Jerry Kaminsky, current quarterback at UND. How big a part did he play in this and relationships with him?
Um, Not, I mean, I met him. I met him at my junior day. And super cool dude. I actually met all the quarterbacks. Coach Freund brought them in for like a quick 20-minute. They watched their 7-on-7 when I was in there. He was super nice. I would say he's for sure the most vocal in that room. Awesome leader, great leader, and obviously a very successful quarterback. So, yeah.
Let's talk about your game a little bit. Do you mirror Jerry's play a little bit, or do you bring a different style in?
I would say I do match his play a little bit because we can both throw in the pocket, and then if we need to make a play with our feet, we can also do that. So I would say we're fairly similar.
Yeah, what kind of offense are you running right now in Minnetonka?
Right now, it's like a pro style offense. Last year before I got hurt, it was for sure like dual threat quarterback. Like I think I probably had 8 QB run, like designed QB runs a game. Um, which that worked really well. And then when I got hurt, we kind of backed off that a little bit. But I can kind of do whatever is needed. Like if they want to QB run me, great. And if they want me to stay in the pocket but make plays when needed, also great. So
Yeah, Coach Schmidt has made it very vocal. He wants to go downfield 6 to 8, 10 times a game. Does that keep you interested in that offense too? Do you like to go deep?
yeah, for sure. No, I love to go deep. I actually made that point to my high school coach this year, and I was like, we try and come up with a like at least like a shot a quarter, a deep shot per quarter would be ideal.
Yeah, you mentioned just UND the right fit, and we've seen UND transition in facilities over the years, and just the way the program has been run. The table was set, but Coach Schmidt really has brought a lot into it. Facility wise, program wise, what really stands out there? Facility and program wise.
Obviously, their weight room is awesome. Their indoor is huge. Um, Weirdly enough, I've actually never seen their stadium in person. Um, and then also that Coach Schmidt cares what like the players need. Like he was telling me that players would go and spend hundreds of dollars on massages. So Schmidt was like, okay, I'm gonna bring in a massage therapist. So now they have that for the team. And it's just like he cares what the guys have to say and he gets it done for them, which is something that stands out for sure.
Yeah, the nutrition side of it
Yep.
really. Were you looking at other programs and how that was all run?
Yeah, I would say a bunch of other programs also have nutrition. It's not as like strictly run as North Dakota is, which is also another role because they care about nutrition and obviously a lot of it is built in the kitchen. So
Yeah. Um, Injury. Let's bring it up. You got hurt
okay.
last year. How much did that help you in your game? As much as it was hard to sit out those games.
Yeah, so yeah, I got injured week 4. Originally the doctors told me it'd be like 2 to 3 weeks I'd be out, like a slight strain in my PCL, and I was just like, okay, like I'll push to get back, obviously. And then like 2 weeks later, they're like, and no, you're out the rest of the season. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Like I can't watch my guys go to the bank and go to state without like me. So I like pushed to get back, and I think it really motivated me and made me realize like it's not going to be easy. Like I need to push to get this back. So I did. First few playoff games, I had limited time. They just played me until we were up like 21. Um, but yeah, it was rough, but it definitely made me a better player mentally and physically.
And boy, you guys got some talent there. It looks like at Minnetonka. I'm guessing expectations for this fall are pretty big for the Skippers.
100%. 100%. We're gonna be very good.
Yeah. Timeline. When do you want to get to UND? And obviously, you probably want to step on the field day one. It's just the competitive nature. But tell us a little bit about the timeline.
I am gonna early enroll, so I've already discussed that with Schmidt and Freund, and they both said that's the definitely the better idea. So I'll physically be up there. I think December of 2027, um, after the first semester of my high school ends.
Have you heard good things about guys that have done that and how much it does help them?
Yeah, for sure. I think if you're not really early enrolling in this day and age, you're missing out because a lot of people say depth charts are made in spring ball. So super important time of the year.
And that must mean you're pretty committed, Caden, because we're all familiar with Minnetonka, and there's a lot to do there in the summertime. But you're probably getting
Yep.
some schoolwork done in the summer. Has that been hard?
Yes, it's a lot because nobody's actually ever early enrolled in Minnetonka history because it requires so many credits. But I jumped on it my sophomore year, and I was like, I need to early enroll. So yeah, I took summer credits last year, and now I'm taking 2 again this year. It's a lot, but it's completely worth it. So I don't question it for a second.
All right. The workout is over with. The schoolwork is out of over with. It's July. A great Saturday afternoon. What's Caden doing for fun?
Um, I would say I'm probably getting with my friends, jumping in the lake, going in a pool, or getting on someone's surf boat and having some fun going surfing or golfing.
Okay. You got a
Something like
handicap?
that.
You got a handicap in golf?
Yeah, not great. I'll keep it to myself.
All right. Well, you can work on that this summer. Enjoy your summer, and then we're looking forward to having you on campus. In December of
All
2027.
right.
Hard to believe, but what do you got to say to the Fighting Hawks fans out there about your commitment?
Well, I'm excited, and I'm going to give you guys my best every day.